Stephen Le, President of NATAS. NATAS EXCO members, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's great to be here with all of you here, including those who are joining us virtually. It has been a year since our last forum, which was at the time fully virtual, and I'm glad that we can meet today like this in person. Groups of 5 in the tables. Actually, it makes it for more interaction, in fact, at the tables. And I'm happy that we can meet also because we are in a much stronger position compared to where we were a year ago. For example, we have world-leading vaccination rates, including boosters, with a stable healthcare situation. We have just announced very good news yesterday about all sorts of reopenings, including the move away from VTL to general vaccinated travel with far fewer requirements. I think I can remove my mask, right? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay, good. I forgot, huh? And I hope that yesterday's announcements is indeed good news to many of you, which will help our business too, including also the further reopening of domestic activities in Singapore, which will make life much closer to what it used to be pre-COVID. And with all these changes, I'm hopeful that tourism recovery will pick up pace. I'm told that we have been, some of our travel agents have already been swamped with inquiries coming from your overseas partners. We need to be ready for this reopening. STB will therefore be scaling up our Singapore Reimagined International Recovery Campaign through a whole series of in-market activations and activities in key cities around the world. We have global marketing activities, strategic partnerships with media, entertainment, aviation, and other partners, all to drive awareness, consideration, conversion, and spend when travelers come to Singapore. That's what STB will do. But we look to the tourism industry to also do your part. And let me offer you 5 ideas, which I hope our travel agents, our TGs, our TOs will rise to the occasion to do in the weeks and not months, weeks ahead, because really the demand will come back quite quickly. The first idea I offer to you is rejuvenate and refresh our tourism products. Now, this is why we started the Tour Experience Innovation Lab, TEIL, last year, to support your efforts to develop new or refreshed tour offerings with new content and narratives. For example, through TEIL, some of our TOs worked with arts practitioners and arts groups to develop new tours that tap into the expertise and skills of our performing arts groups and artists. 5 such tours have been launched, very creative, very interesting tours, which I wasn't quite sure could be done before, but have been done now and are really, really very high quality and have been very well received. And I hope that we continue to refresh and develop such new, interesting products in line with the interests of our tourists and travelers coming back to Singapore. TEIL will soon extend opportunities to destination management companies to develop quality Singapore itineraries that take into consideration evolving traveler interests and needs. In line with this, I also want to challenge all of you to take a good hard look at your narratives as you bring people to Singapore, as you show them around Singapore. I won't cite, and then I have specific examples here, and I won't cite them, but I think it is useful to go and look at your narratives, when your tourist guides bring people around Singapore, and use this time to refresh those narratives. And I hope that we can focus more on future-looking narratives about Singapore, including sustainability. We know that that's a big thing for many visitors, and the more you can use our narratives to highlight what Singapore has already done and what we continue to want to do on sustainability, I think that will help strengthen our position as one of the world's leading sustainable urban destinations. The second thing which I would encourage you to do is to deepen your international connections. Now, the pandemic has left many holes in the TA industry in the region, but these present opportunities for all of you. For example, we would like you to build deeper inroads into Southeast Asia in order for you to expand your expertise and your networks. Our ambition is for our travel agent industry in Singapore to become known around the world for the depth of your expertise in Southeast Asia. Also, we need to push hard at forging deep and meaningful partnerships in key overseas markets so that Singapore remains top of mind for their outbound travel agents. Hence, we will work closely with interested travel agents who want to internationalize. STB is working with colleagues in Enterprise Singapore and NATAS to identify areas of overseas opportunities and to render the support that is needed to expand overseas. And we will give more details very soon. The third area that I want to challenge you to think about is how you can provide better, more relevant, value-added services to your customers. People want to travel, but they want to do it in a safer way with more assurances. Here, I believe that TAs and TOs have a crucial role to play. So you can help travelers to navigate different requirements and border policies, and to provide assurance and help if contingency situations ever arise. Also, you can draw up more bespoke, exclusive itineraries for smaller groups of people who may not want to travel in larger groups. So, earlier this year, STB launched the Safe Itinerary Guide to help you create such safe, personalized, bespoke itineraries. Last year, we also launched the Experience Singapore Compendium with NATAS and other tourism associations. Please use these resources so that you can provide better, more value-added services to your clients and to the travelers coming to Singapore. Fourth, transform your businesses. I'm glad that many in the industry have already adapted and innovated because of the pandemic. For example, Traveller DMC launched a new sub-brand and website to target the domestic market. Shahida Travel and Tours upgraded your tour operation system to include a traveller tracking feature to provide families with peace of mind so that they can be updated on the whereabouts of their loved ones. I know that such business transformation is not easy, but STB will support you in these efforts. For example, last year STB launched the Rethink program to support key TAs in rethinking your business models. I'm glad that 15 travel agents joined us in this effort, and I'm pleased that they have come up with good, forward-looking ideas to support their future business growth. Fifth, get your manpower ready. As we get ready for recovery, I'm actually worried that we may be constrained on the supply side, not enough manpower or not the right quality or skills. This is why we set up the Tourism Careers Hub with NTUC, with the support of our associations, including NATAS, to assist you in your hiring and workforce upskilling. Please tap into this new resource now so that your workforce is ready for the recovery. And in the exhibition space later, you will see a booth set up by the Tourism Careers Hub. Please go and ask them about the services that they can provide for you and your teams. These 5 areas are important because we must be ready to work hard in the weeks and months ahead so that we regain our position and defend our position as one of the world's most desirable destinations, and that we can surprise and delight the customers and the visitors who come to Singapore, whether they are repeat visitors who have been here many, many times and think they know all about Singapore, or whether they are first-time visitors to Singapore. We have a window of opportunity now to differentiate ourselves, to differentiate Singapore and the tourism industry here from our competitors, and so that we can emerge stronger, more innovative, and more resilient, ready to take on any future scenarios. So please use all the resources that we have provided for you. For example, I believe we have a great showcase of interesting tech and digital solutions today. I went for a quick tour earlier on, and I'm happy to hear that many of them are now expanding their footprint here in Singapore with many of you here as customers and also in Southeast Asia. Please tap into their skills and their services and the capabilities that they bring to the table. I hope that through all this, we will be inspired and energized as we work to rebuild the tourism industry here in Singapore and in the region. Thank you very much.